Welcome back, everybody, back with a new video. Today it is Guild War Day. Today we are going to be fighting, oh man, the rank 1. All the seasons, till this season, because they're taking a break. But we are going to be fighting good old Paladia. Oh man. Last Guild War we did beat Momoland. Hey, we locked in. But then again, to be fair, they didn't at the end of the war, so we were going to win anyways, right? So let's go ahead and show you our war log real quick. Let's go over here. Boom. Yeah, y'all. Hey, man, we did beat them. I don't think, funny enough, I don't think we've gotten one full clear this entire season. I mean, to be fair, we have been resting. We haven't really been try-harding until now, pretty much. So, can we full clear today? Oh, let's find out. But let's dive right into the attacks. For our first hit, we're going to go ahead and hit CLVN. Again, I've always liked this man's IGN. I don't know what it is about it, but I've always liked it. So let's get into it. So top team is going to be BBK, Lilius, Lady of Scales. We're going to bring in the good old Angelica, Flan, and our own Lady of Scales. Bottom team is going to be Conquer Lilius, Abyss Uvine, and Candy, right? We have not seen Candy in quite some time, but she is here. And 2 Fighting Spirits units, well, you want to bring in good old girl Elvira. Dual attack units, Rowana, and Lionheart, basically, right? Hey, man, this should be perfect. Surely. It should be, right? Should be. Right? Who knows? Who knows? But let's go ahead and show the top team. Now, it's Angelica. You really want her slow. Right, you really don't want her EE on her because, again, it does give her speed. So just take it off her. Give her candlestick. Give her some bulk. And that's really about it. That's her whole job, is just to sit there. Our Lady of Scouts is currently going to be on 244 speed. Hopefully, it should be fine. I'm lazy in terms of building this character, so this should be perfectly fine because I do use her in arena. So I do switch between a speed boot to an HP boot. And honestly, I can't really be bothered to do either one. Keep switching the build over and over since I did not pull 2 of them. So we're going to do with that. And then our Afternoon Soul Flan, which is the same build that she's been this build since maybe like on her release. The only thing I changed is like her helmet because it was a better helmet. That's really about it. But now let's go look at the bottom team. It is going to be our Arena Elvira, which is going to be 30k, Bastion, 1100 H. I'm tempted, to switch this to Proof of Valor, You know what, just in case. You know what, to be better safe than sorry, We're going to go ahead and give her Proof of Valor. We have effectiveness on her. We should be hopefully good. Rowana, it ain't the prettiest Rowana, but it will do the job, right? If I want to be stingy, I can go ahead and switch the gear. But honestly, in terms of HP gear, actually, I think it's the helmet. Hold on. Let me switch that helmet real quick. Why do I have so much effectiveness on that helmet? Okay, there you go. Much better. There you go. She's much better now. I was like, wait a minute. I don't remember her having that helmet. But this should be enough, right? It should be fine enough. And then it is going to be our good old girl, Lionheart Sermio. Again, I am running Draco Plate. I am debating about running good old Golden Rose, but do I really need the lifesteal here when I have Rowan on team? And if they counter, they're gonna, they're gonna heal me anyways. Surely we're good. All right, let's go ahead and lock in. Oh, surely, man, surely we 6-0 today. We 6-0, yes, last Guild War. Hopefully we can do it now. So it is going to be a semi-fast Lilius. She is about, let's say, 250. Actually, no, she's a little bit faster than that. Actually, yeah, I think she's a little bit faster than that because my latest scale is about 244. So I won't be surprised if Lilius is around 260. On that ballpark to potentially cheese some Luna Cleavers and all that. I won't be surprised, right? Because she does have a push. Right? So maybe it was at a cheese. But again, better safe than sorry. I could have Luna'd this. I could have Luna and do some shenanigans there, but let's just go ahead and play it safe and just run this, right? Because it is Omega safe. Flan, we go ahead and beat up the Lilius, because honestly, if we could beat up the Lilius, it'd be very, very nice. But since she is currently stunned now, do we just go ahead and beat down this Lady of the Scales? Because again, Flan damage is insane. Even with the 70% offering on the board, hopefully it wasn't dual audio. Okay, I just muted my desktop audio. For some reason, it was unchecked. So hopefully, it wasn't that loud for you guys. All right, surely it isn't. But let's go ahead and rip S3 here. But yeah, back to the main topic here. The damage this Flan, or just Flan in general, can put out is crazy. Even with 70% mitigation, the amount of damage she does is kind of disgusting, right? Like, disgusting. Omega disgusting. Now, I am tempted here to sober an S1 here, but I'm just going to go ahead and save that. I really would like to use it, but I might as well just do this. Alright, let's go ahead and rip S1 here. Again, we are literally just going to keep tagging this Lilius. Hopefully, we can just stun her and all that. That's usually the ideal goal situation here. But even if she wakes up, all of them should be hitting the Angelica besides BBK. Alright, BBK is the only one that should not be hitting it. Now let's go ahead and S1 again. The Lilius, can we stun you? No stun. It is what it is. Yeah. Later scales goes ahead, hits our Angelica. Candlestick, perfect. Now BBK, I think, has one more proc of immortality, and we should be good. Yeah, this should be the last proc. Now I am tempted to go ahead and soul burn this for the defense break. Do I soul burn this? I mean, does it matter? Do we kill her? Do I go for it? You know what? Can we beat Lady of Scales? Okay, you know what? I have no idea why I even tried that. Why did I even try that? Because it is gonna be a high ER lady. No, that was such a waste of a soul burn. That was such a waste of a soul burn. But alright, Lady of Scales is doing another S3. But again, this should be the last turn. BBK does have immortality, so we're perfectly fine here. Now, I am tempted to S3 here, but do I really need to? Do I really need to S3 here? Actually, you know what? I might as well go ahead and S3 because we can't even dual attack with Flan. Alright, so let's go ahead and just rip S3, get the abundance proc. Lilius can do the Lilius things, doesn't really matter. And BBK should die to this, right? I'm pretty sure we procced her immortality 3 times already. Okay, there you go. She is gone. Finally. It took long enough, but she is finally gone. Again, Lilius do Lilius things. Doesn't really matter now. The game's over. It's over. Now I'll go ahead and just S1 into the Lilius, and let's get rid of her. Right? Let's get rid of this unit. She's been here long enough. Let's go ahead and rip another S3 on our Angelica. That's why you do want Candlestick, because depending if it does proc or not, you will be able to basically just spam your S3. Consistency, which is, consistent. Very, very nice. And we saw another candle proc there. Again, very, very good. And now we should pretty much be done. Let's just go ahead and rip S1. I might as well just S1 here, right? Weaken both of them and potentially kill Lilius. Very, very close. I am going to S1 the Lady of Scales because I think she is very, very squishy looking at that. Yeah, she is. Alright. Now it is the good old Lilius versus the world, and we're finally done with the first round. It took 7 minutes. Maybe I cut it up. I'm probably going to cut it up, but man, oh man. It is holy sack, but guess what? It don't really matter. It don't matter, but the first round is done. Now, the good old second round. Alright. It is going to be a very fast Conquer Lilius. No surprise here. Well, let's see what happens here. Who are you going to S2? Who are you going to S2? S2 Elvera, and we are perfectly fine. Candy doing candy things. There's a dual attack. Wow, that candy, you know what? Funny enough, that candy did 0 damage. Wait a minute. That candy did no damage whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, I get she didn't crit, but bro. Hello? Hello? Where's the damage? Where is the good old damage? I am just going to go ahead and rip S1 into the candy. I might as well. Actually, is this a tank candy? I don't think it is, but... I am not going to rip S3. There is no point for me to rip S3 here. Alright. Let's go ahead and S3 the Euphine. Because, again, I could go ahead and kill Conquer Lilius, but Conquer Lilius basically feeds my Lionheart, so I might as well just leave her alive. Right? There's no way I ever died in this situation. Okay, yeah, this is a tank landing. Okay. Alright. Boom. It did boost up our Lionheart Ceremony, and now Lionheart Ceremony can do another S3. One. Yeah. And then here we go. Simple as that. Euphine is defense broken. I mean, is she really going to do anything here? Elvera stops so much tempo here, which is kind of crazy. Boom. They are gone. I'm going to go ahead and sober an S1 on the Euphine. Basically, hopefully die. Almost close enough. S1 again. Again, no point to kill the Conquer Lilius. Literally 0 point. But sadly, she will be dying to this. It does suck. But thankfully, Euphine did counter. Very, very nice. We got the counter, which is what we needed for the Lionheart. But again, Conquer Lilith is dying here, and now it's literally Candy versus the world. But let's be honest here, this is a tank Candy, so she's not really going to be doing anything in this match. But very, very clean first round. One day we'll crit this Landy. Surely. Please. Do your extra attack. No, no extra attack. Boom. Please. Can we crit you for once? I mean, I know Avera can crit you. But can we crit you with Lionheart? Sober. Crit. Finally. Finally. Speeding it up. Second part? Okay, no second part. Okay, I swear this Candy's never doing her second part S1. I mean, fine by me. Fine by me. Alright, Avera does everything things. But again, very, very clean first round. Hopefully, we can keep it up. Let's go ahead and S1, and she hopefully crits. Yes, sir. Alright, that does it for the first hit. Hey, we're starting off clean. Can we keep it, though? On to the next hit. For our second hit, we're going to go ahead and hit our boy Mino. Surely. Surely we can lock in. Top team, we're going to bring in good old Luna, Bright Senya, Amiki, into Renok, BBK, and Farida. Now, this is going to be my very, very fast Luna, 314. We have good old Bright Senya at about 166 speed with 3F, 39k HP. You could go for 40k if you really want to. Don't really make that much of a difference for this team specifically. And then we have our good old girl, Miki. My Miki sucks. Like, she's dog water. Like, trust me, she's really bad. I don't know how y'all can make a really good Amiki, because mine is horrendous. So let's go ahead and use her. Bottom team is going to be the same Syngelica we had in the first round, right? Slow build. Honestly, she's literally just here for her passive this time. Doesn't really matter, right? She's just there to stop the revive. And for the Sober, the souls from the Frida artifact, and that's really about it, right? Blind is here to stop the Freerin, souls, shenanigans, and then Selene is here to basically 1v3. She is the main DPS here. It is my main Selene that I normally use inside of Arena. Nothing special about her. She's just fast and DPS. So let's go ahead and get into it. Surely. Let me check my Luna real quick. Surely. We are good to go. Hopefully. Man, oh man. Hopefully we're good. Let's do it. Let's lock in. Come on. We ready to 2-0? Alright. So we do know it is going to be a slow team, right? But, again, better safe than sorry. We go ahead and bring this. Surely, we should be good here. Right? Alright, so Renok's going to do Renok thing. She's going to S2, S3 into our Miki. Is she going to proc her, though? Because she is unbuffable now. So, let's see. Is she going to do it? She did not even proc our She didn't even proc our bride. Oh, man. But, hey, thanks to the Festival Eater, go ahead and rip an S3. It is proccing our Bright Senya. And now, with that happening, our Miki, it can basically go ahead and rip S3. Now, honestly, I don't even think it matters. So let's go ahead and rip S3 into the Fire Eater. Better safe than sorry. I'd rather burn this into the Festival Eater instead of the BBK, because watching BBK counter me, watching some shenanigans happen here. Don't want that happening. But now, I can go ahead and do this. I want to do the S3. It is a proof of valor. Boom, boom. We got that going. Now our Bright Senya should be able to clean the board here. Nothing should survive this Bright Senya. If they do, well, I'll be damned. Oh, the BBK does survive. Oh man, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, now we S1. Boom. It is proof of valor. Boom. Now she is gone. Whew. Whew. Hey, little spooky. That's a little spooky, if I say so myself. Alright, that happens, and Bright Senya go ahead and S1s, and we are very, very clean. We're done with the first hit. Now, the second team. Again, this should be a Selene showcase. Nothing should go wrong here, hopefully, right? Alright, surely, right? Let's find out. So, let's see what Arbiter Villager does. Arbiter Villager is Abundance with the Alexa Basket, okay? He does 0 damage. Now we have Freerin doing her S3, but, guess what? We can kill her instantly because we have nothing to worry about here in this situation, right? Literally nothing. Now, if I want to be greedy, I can go ahead and just rip S3 here. Actually, maybe you know what? You know what? Nah, let's just go ahead and rip S3. Go ahead and rip S3 because, hey, I didn't think about this. Imagine if the Freerin gains souls because my Paladia is not in the board. So now, with Freerin, you know, doing her things, she's going to hit the Celine here. The Celine is going to counter and... Oh, wait, I forgot she doesn't counter from that. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind, your man spoke too soon. But let's go ahead and rip S3 on Singelica. And now it is going to be... it's going to be a Celine showcase here. It's going to be a Celine showcase here. So now, let's go ahead and rip S3 here. And we are going to push back the Arbiter Villager. And now, basically, Celine can basically kill everybody in her turn now. Push back. Alright. We are going to go ahead and Soul Burn S1. Kill the Freerin right now. We get rid of her. Again, we are on Summer Photogenic. It's very, very important for this situation. We are going to go ahead and rip S1 into Arbiter Villager. He is going to be dying. His revive is not going to happen because of Singelica's passive. Now we can go ahead and rip S1 again into the Lady of Scales. And again, this unit is insane. She, again, her... If you're debating about picking her up with 80 coins, and if you don't have her, I highly recommend picking her up. She is just too good. This is like way too good. Like you don't really want to miss out on this, man. Like she's so broken. So broken. That EE, the buffs they gave her, man. She feels really good to play. But let's go on to the last and final hit. Our final hit is going to be versus our boy, Vic Chun. Hey, surely. We 6-0. Let's lock in. Again, same team is literally going to be the exact same team we just ran versus Mino. So therefore, the stats are the exact same. Bottom team is literally going to be the same thing with Malign and Celine. But the difference is we do have our good old girl Illinois here basically to stop the Freerin from doing Freerin things. But this is my build for her. It's nothing special. I could switch it to HP ring. But, I mean, you know what? I mean, surely it don't matter, right? Hopefully. Surely it don't matter. I'm gonna put this back on her. Which ring was it? Was it this one? This one? Which one was it? I always forget what ring it was. Crit chance. Boom. I think it was this one, actually. I mean, surely we should be good, right? Surely. All right, let's log in. Top team, again, it should be very, very straightforward. The exact same builds. Nothing here is literally changed whatsoever. Again, this is a scouted defense, so I am able to run what I'm running, right? All right. Renox is going to do S2 into S3. This should proc my Bride this time because she does have attack buff now. So, yeah, it does proc her. Okay. Now we go ahead and S3 on our Moon, our Luna, of course. And then, boom. And then, after that, the match should be pretty much over. Hopefully. It doesn't matter, right? Surely this Festival Eater is not going to hit Arimiki. It hit Arimiki. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Your mans was nervous about that. I was about to say, I'm like, bro, this Amiki, she has gotten hit so many times. All right. Let's go ahead and rip S3 on the Festival Eater. Again, I want to rip it on the Festival Eater because if I miss on the BBK, then it's a little bit troublesome, and I'm also just, dump it on her. Now we go ahead and double S1 the BBK, and she should potentially die to this, unless it was another Proof of Valor, but it is not. Again, it is scouted in terms of what I can use, but hey, your man did not look at what artifacts they are currently on, right? But, clean round number 1. Now round number 2 is what I am worried about, because if my Illinois gets defense broken, am I fine? Surely I'm fine, right? Surely it don't matter, right? They say it's fine. Oh, okay, this seems very slow. Wow, that is omega slow. Okay, let's sober an S1 into the Freerin, and she should die. Okay, the only way I lose that is if my Summer Photogenic 5% me. That was the only way I would lose that, right? Now in this situation, I'm going to go ahead and rip S1 onto the good old Lady of Scales and proc her Immortality. Hopefully we can proc her, right? Yeah, we did. All right. And we are very, very clean. We are done with the second hit. We are done. Yeah, we 6-0 today. GG's. But now, are we going to win the war? That's a different topic. That's a different topic. We'll find out in less than 24 hours time if we're going to actually win the war or not. Potentially, we can win it. But again, it just does depend on the rest of the guild. Last war, we did win versus Momoland. We weren't as clean as we should be, but hopefully we are clean today. But again, we'll find out in the next couple of hours. Well, next 17, 18 hours by the time this video does go up. But hey, GG's, Victron. Hopefully, again, we can win. Again, Paladia, if you don't know, Paladia is basically... They're still try-harding, but they're not really try-harding for top 3 because, again, they've been top 3 for the longest time, right? For the longest time, they've been top 3. But, hey, GG's, and we are done with the hits. Hey, we cleaned up our act since the first time we came back to higher up Guild War. But, other than that, though, thank you for watching the video. Hope you have a good day, and peace out.